Alright, we're here again, and I'm again happy, because when I'm not recording, I'm not so happy. I'm kind of sad, but when I'm recording, everything is okay. Now we go to layout. Ooh, pretty nice. Press our button, then go to our image plane and disable it. And now we have a very good looking character. Just nice. I like him. I like it, the character. By the way, at some point, we probably should make a little bit of texture for the legs and the tail. A little bit and a little bit for the arms, so they can have this kind of a pinkish color. Or we can try to make a material that will but it will be difficult with the material. Probably we should make a texture. So, whatever. Let's make the borders of the glasses. Let's make a metal material for them. And the metal material will be, if we go metallic 1, we have to go, and then roughness a little bit more down. And now we cannot see it that much, but if we go to render mode and turn on our lights and stuff, we'll see that the borders are kind of metallic. We will apply this material to this too. So to apply an existing material to an object, select the object, selected, then go here and find your material from the menu. It has to be existing material basically. So yeah, this is metal now. They are metal, which is fine. I don't know why this is not red, but let's make it red. Yeah, we'll see. It's looking kind of nice. What I like to do is I would like to take this, put it in this place around here, this light, and then make it an area light, R to rotate, and point it at our character, increase the size maybe, and yeah. Here the sweater, I like it to be more rough, a little bit more rough, like 0.65, it's okay. And this light from the back, which is a sun, I will dial it down a lot. So I will press 2 to make the strength of this light 2, and I will disable the shadows. So if I disable the shadows, it's not very nice. But let's make it go a little bit more from the top. So R to rotate it down. It's not good. R to rotate it up. Whatever, it's fine. So this light, I will move it back. If I move it back, I'll have to make it stronger. If I move it closer, yeah, so I will move it a little bit back. And I will make it stronger. Like maybe 500 watts. It will be better. But we have an area here which is not lit. But it's okay. For now, this is okay. We will not make... This is not the final render in any case. And also, for the ears, subsurface a little bit will be fine. A little bit, just a little bit. 0 point something. And surface color will be kinda reddish. Yes. And if you increase the subsurface, it will be fine. I mean, it's good, right? You see? If we increase the subsurface. So we have to see which subsurface will be fine. I think this is okay. For the head also, we need a little bit of subsurface, but not too much. Because if you put a lot of subsurface, you will lose some detail of the face, for example. So a little bit subsurface, and that's it. Not too much. Or none. For the body, we also can have subsurface color, some kind of a reddish, and we'll dial it down, the subsurface. So it's just a tiny bit. And the radius of the subsurface, we can dial it down too, increase it, but don't increase it too much. Maybe 1 is okay. And those other things are for other colors. They are kind of doing some strange things, so don't touch them too much. Then for the sweater also we can add some subsurface, and the subsurface color to be whatever we want it to be. Of course, if you add a lot of subsurface, it will be awkward. So just a little bit of subsurface is always fine for fabrics. And for skin, I will add the, what is this material for the body? Let's call it body, and we can apply it to the tail too. So we go and apply the body material to the tail, and we can increase the subsurface a little bit more. Yes. Yeah, for now, that's okay. I don't think we need anything else for now. And by the way, this is enough for our mouse. We may not do anything else except for the pose. Sorry, I pushed the microphone, but whatever. So we may not do anything but the pose. But now I like to show you a little bit more hard surface techniques, how I do a weapon, because most of the time you will have to do a weapon in your work. So I will show you that. But before that, before I show you how to do a weapon, we'll go to a normal mode, and I will show you the heroes of the dark game. Not the whole game, just the characters. So those are the characters, and for example, this one is a character. We can rotate it. We have some items, but whatever. The characters are important. So those characters are made by me and my colleague. So this is not made by me. This is my colleague. This is also him. He made this. He's pretty good, by the way. They are all made high poly in ZBrush, and the low poly in some other program. He is making the low poly in Topogun. The program is exactly only for retopology. So this is it, but I made my low polys in this one is made only in ZBrush and a little bit in Blender. I mean, I made the high poly in ZBrush, low poly in ZBrush, UVs, basic UVs in ZBrush. Then I fixed the low poly in Blender. Then I rearranged the UVs in Blender, and then I exported to Substance Painter. And then it was textured by a texturing artist. This one is him. He made that, also very nice. The hair is very nice, stylized, pretty good. This one is made by me. Of course, this was a very nice concept, and when you have a nice concept, most of the time, if you're a decent artist, the model will be fine, will be nice. This one I made, but I may say the concept was not so nice, and I'm not super happy about the model itself. This one is made by Joro, my friend and colleague. This one is made by me, and I probably haven't put enough polygons on the biceps, so now it looks a little bit squarish, but still, you know, the sword and everything made in ZBrush. This one also is by me, very nice concept from our lead artist Evelyn Trifonov. You can check him out in ArtStation, by the way. He has a lot of, I mean, not a lot, but very nice drawings. He's a very good artist. This one is from one of our Romanian colleagues from Gameloft. He made the concept, I made the model, and then our lead animator Didi, she made the animation, and the animation is just amazing. It makes the character look so alive. So without animation, this character looked also nice. It's not bad, but with animation it looks just wow. This is my favorite character, maybe, by the way. Like, she looks very nice. This is also made by me, the model, and the animations again by Didi. And you see cooperation, nice concept from the concept artist. Good 3D artist makes the model, the high poly, low poly, UVs, texturing, basic texturing. Then the final texturing is made by another artist, and the animator, by the way, is very important. It makes, I mean, the animations make the model look amazing at the end. This is made by me again. Nice. This one is also by me. Yeah, we have made a lot of characters in those years. This is made by Joro, but the model is great. Very nice. but the animations are amazing. And this particular, because she looks so alive with this, the hair is moving a little bit and everything, just very nice. And she's all those little movements. This guy, one of the first models that we made for the game in this stylization, because in the beginning it's supposed to be more stylized game, like the mouse that we are making, almost that kind of stylization, but then it became a little bit less stylized, but still, of course, you see, it's stylized game. And this is one of the main characters and one of the first characters we did. This one is done by another artist, which is one of the few characters that are not done by us, but the two people that were working on this game, the character artists. This is done by my colleague Joro, one of the first characters too. This one is done by me. The animations are pretty nice. The crystal that it's rotating here, we spent a lot of time to make iteration of that crystal. It looks simple, but it's this one is by me too, and the shield. This one is also made by me. I'm not super proud how it came out. I mean, in the high poly it was nice. Then in the low poly it lost a little bit of the face. It's not as good. And in the final it's not exactly fine. I don't like it. This one I'm pretty proud of. This one I did. The hair came out pretty well, but it's not only my fault. It's as I told you, I'm making it. I get feedbacks from our lead artist, Evelyn Trifonov, and it's a kind of a mutual thing. We all do it. But in the end, the concept was pretty nice. I did the high and the low poly, and the animations also are nice. He's opening the mouth and the eyes are moving and he's blinking. A lot of things are making this character look more alive. This one is from Joro. This one is from Joro 2. This one is also looking very alive. It's like, you know, she's like moving, breathing. Looks like a live character, very nice. This one is from Joro. It's a little bit strange because she's upside down. This one I did. This one is from Joro. This one I did. Pretty cool. And this one I did also. This was one of the... it seems simple, but it was one of the most difficult characters to retopologize because of this here on his... Because everything is manual retopology. Everything is by polygon by polygon. I put on the character and his weapon, we may say. This one is by Joro, one of the latest characters that he did. And this we start from, beginning. So, I've shown you this. Now, let's go to the sword. How do I start to make a weapon or any prop? I always go and add first a mesh, which is a cube. Cube is a good mesh to start with. So, then we absolutely immediately go to edit mode. And then we move it upward. And we lost it, but it's here. So I will hide the camera lights, we don't need them, and we will go and go to the cube. So now this cube I will make it a little bit like this, and then like this. I will resize it on the red axis and on the blue axis. So now this will be the thing. So I like to put in the middle, to put something like a edge loop. So Control R and double click with the left mouse button. And we don't see my mouse. Again. Like always. But now it's there. So double click, we have this in the middle, the line. Behind me is the window. We can increase this, decrease it, but we don't need. Okay. So now what I do most of the time, I will, in this case, select this edge, not edge, this plane, this, how it's called, face, this face, and press Ctrl plus to grow the selection, then press X and faces to delete it. Then I will go to the modifier tab, which is the wrench here, and add mirror modifier, and I'm ready to start. So you see, this doesn't look like much, but we can do everything from this stage. It's pretty simple. By the way, it will be easier if we delete also those edges. So I will double click here with face selected, face here in the top, you see, I'm selected, the face is selected, and I will click on the edge here, like this, and it will select those faces. I will press X and delete them. And now we have only one face, which is kind of okay. We can work with that. So I will go to the side mode. So either I will press the tilde key and go to the right, or I will press 3 on my keyboard, and then I will go to vertex select and start with G to move it. It's very important to move it only from the side view, because otherwise it can get a little bit strange. So Control R to add loops. So I will add with Control R 3 loops. I don't see them because we don't have wireframe selected. It's good to have wireframe selected for in this case, and I'm not sure why those wires are not visible. Because we are from the other side. So let's press Control 3 on the numpad. Oh. So 3, Control 3. We still... we are seeing it. Okay, now we're seeing it. Now, Control R, double click. And here, Control R, double click. And now, I will go this down. This also have to go down. But here we have a lot of polygons, obviously. So I'll press 2. And now I'll press X. Select one of those and dissolve edges. Now select another and dissolve edges. Now select the other and dissolve edges. And now we don't have any more. So I'll press Control R and double click to have one. And this can continue to make our cleaver. So I will make another edge loop, but in the middle. And basically what I'm doing, now I will select this edge at the end and press E and extrude it. So you see, this is my cleaver, and it has a handle already. So we're okay. Now I will extrude a little bit more one more time and extrude down here. And now with the vertex selected, with G, I can move around. I can do some stuff like this, G. And if you have a design, you can put it, of course, on a plane here, and you can kind of follow it. I don't have a design. I will have to improvise. The same way, you can put it as we put the mouse. Okay, this could go like this. Of course, this could be shorter. And we can make a little bit of a curve outward. This could go with G like this. And of course, for the blade, it will be here. I mean, the sharper part will be in this area, like this. Maybe it could go like this. Yes, why not? Okay, I think it's fine. I will add one more Control R. And just making it, oops, not like this, making it work. Maybe this handle is too big, so I will scale it down. With G I will move it like this. We can later, of course, scale it. It's not a big issue. Press G and make our design of our weapon. Whatever it is. It could be a knife, it could be whatever. So I press here, I press G and move this. And when I'm happy with my design, which will be never, since I told you I collect knives, so I like to spend time when I'm making knives or similar things like knives. Maybe this could be nicer if it's more straight at the end, not like this, just straight. It will be nice, but here we can make some a hole or something, because now it doesn't look as good. We can make a hole, I think. And I can show you how to make a hole there. So to make a hole in here, what we have to do, I will try to use the Boolean modifier. So first, Shift A to add a cylinder. Now where is this cylinder? It's here. So I need to decrease the number of the cylinder, the number of the things in the cylinder. Maybe 6. 6 is okay. So vertices will be 6. And now we are ready. We can go and put our cylinder. Let's rotate it. Wow, we have, yes. We have the mirror modifier, but whatever. I'll rotate it. And with control, no, with shift, no, with control. It has to snap, but it doesn't. So, yeah, I will write here, just behind me. You will see there will be a window, which is minus 94 degrees. I'll write 90, just 90. So it's okay. Now I'll press S to scale it. But make sure you don't scale it as I do, exactly, because it's bad. And I will put it here. Why am I doing this? I want to make a hole. And I will show you why. Here. And let's see if we can now use the Boolean modifier. So if we want to use the Boolean modifier, we have to kind of separate this mesh. So I will press the right click, then go to separate, P, and selection. Now it's a separate mesh. I will press tab and then select my mesh and then press tab again. This doesn't matter, it's something else. So I press tab again to enter edit mode to the cleaver itself. And now here I can go and add the modifier to the cleaver, Boolean, and then select difference. It's selected here in the Boolean modifier, it's select difference. And I will select the eyedropper and select this. And it should kind of do it. Let's see. Ah, it didn't. Why it didn't? But it should be doing it. Yeah, sometimes it's just everything is stuck. I don't know why. But let's go to this Boolean and let's press tab to go in it. A, mirror, delete the mirror. Ah, that's why. And we will just move it here. And hopefully when we deleted the mirror, we go to tab, go to this, tap again, and press this. Oh, it doesn't work again. So let me delete it and then add it again as a modifier. So cube 2, operation tab, object, okay, difference, union, intersect, difference. It doesn't work probably because this doesn't have... It's interesting. G 3A. It should work since it's a Boolean operation, but it doesn't do anything much. But I think we have a hole. So if I apply the Boolean modifier, we have a hole. So yeah, basically we have a hole. It's fine. So now we have to connect this hole because these polygons here are pretty bad. So we have to connect the hole. And it's connected at some point, but not exactly. So I will grab this and M at last. So I will connect here. Because if I put at center, this will disturb this whole thing, which I don't want. Then I will connect this and this with J. Then I will connect this and this with J. So I'm shift selecting those and pressing J. Then this and this with J. By the way, this I don't like to do it. I will do it a little bit differently. And also this one and also this one. Because those polygons will be bad if we connect them this way. We don't like that. So what I will do is K to cut. I will cut from here to here. And then right mouse button. From here to here. Right mouse button. From here to here. And then to here. Right mouse button. From here. Probably like this could be a little bit difficult, but I'll press through here. and here, right mouse button, and here to here, right, here, down, and like this, right mouse button. No, I don't like this. Maybe from here to here, but let me think. Okay, this will be fine for now. Then I'll press enter. It will be accepted, and I can delete this one, edges. This and this edge, I can dissolve them. So X, dissolve edges, and this is not exactly what I meant. So this edge probably I will not be able to dissolve. I will dissolve this one, dissolve edges. And this one, we will leave it for now to live. So this hole that I made here, what did I make? I can scale it a little bit. And I made it so this could be put on the wall, I mean the cleaver. Yeah, I know it's a little bit strange, but it should work. Now, probably, let me think. We can do something here. We can double click and press F. Double click to select the whole area and then fill it. Why do we want to fill it? I will tell you why. Press 3 and select this fill, and then press I to insert. No, insert. This is yeah, this is I'm not sure what exactly is this. In something. Yes, but with I. This is with I. Yeah, my English is just making problems for me. And this is to have a better hole in here. Then I can erase the faces, and I have this. And then if I want to make thickness, I will go select the whole area, shift double click, shift double click, and shift double click until I select everything. Also this inner part, shift double click, and then with E, and then going this way, which will be the X. So E, then X, and then connect in the middle, clipping, and then it will basically connect. And now, of course, the only thing that remains to be done is to select this bottom part and move it this way to make it sharp, like this. And that's it. We have something like a cleaver, and this will be it for this video. We will continue to make a handle and other things later, because now we are too much away from what this video should be. This should be like 20-25 minutes. Now it's 27, so yeah. Bye for now. See you later, alligators.